Oh man, I should actually post like the actual edit of what I actually did, because we took it out. I didn't even say it, and the reason why I didn't say it, people are like, "Why didn't you say it?" Is because YouTube is flagging stuff. Like if you talk about inappropriate things, inappropriate like sexual things and like bad things. So like I'm worried about to get flagged. So yeah, that's why I put in the description. That's what I put it there. So yeah. YouTube is really on the ball with that. Yeah, so that's why I didn't say it in the video. Just so you know. Kids.
I also like the color orgasm.
Okay, they have a new blush out that's really nice though. The one that you just bought.
Yeah, I forget
the name it is.
It's on,
but it's not a bad name.
Do you want to go look at it?
Yeah, I kind of want to go look at it.
Oh man. I can teach you Spanish. I'm from Colombia. Great. You know what I think it is? I think it's just a matter of me going to that country. What? Why are you laughing?
It's called Bumpy Ride.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing?
Nothing's wrong with that.
You awful person.
Bumpy Ride. You can't even see it. Oh, you can't even see the deep throat one. But here, let me scratch away from it. What? What?
We don't have orgasm?
We don't have orgasm. I've never bought orgasm.
Oh, I thought I did.
I bought deep throat.
Ours has some weird blush.
It says deep throat.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I've had this for so long though. This is the most amazing blush ever. Look, I've had it for so long, like a year and a half. Ronnie, you're disgusting. I'm sorry. We're just talking about names. But look how pretty that is. They basically look the same though. Can we just... Except that one's more matte. And this one has a shimmer to it. It's so pretty.
Let's put some blush on Tiger.
See, look how it has like that kind of like pearl.
It doesn't even go on his fur.
Nessa! That's disgusting names. I know. I don't know why they would name them that. But yeah, I remember when we were buying it, I had a lady help me. Why are you rubbing that on your foot? You were rubbing it on your foot.
What do you mean?
You were like this. Like, you're like...
No, I just held it there.
Okay.
I wasn't rubbing it on my foot.
Okay, Ronnie, your dirty mind. Okay, let me talk about the story when I bought this blush. We were at Sephora, and it was our first time at Sephora, like, really buying, like, expensive makeup products. And then I was like, excuse me, what's a good blush? And she's like, oh, I'll show you. And we went to the NARS section. She's like, NARS has really great blushes. And she was like, this one's really pretty, and this one's really pretty. And she said, I think this color will go very good with your skin tone. And she tested it on my cheek, and I was like, oh, yes, I love it. She said, how old are you? At the time, I was 18 or 17. I was like, I think I was 18. I was like, I'm 18. And she was like, oh, I thought you were younger. I was like, yeah, I look really young. And she was like, okay, well, I hope your mom's going to be okay with the name of this. And I was like, why? What do you mean? And she said, because this is called Deep Throat. And I was like, oh, but it's so pretty. And she was like, I know. And I was like, but I like it. She's like, I know. And I was like, but it's bad. And she was like, I know. And so I ended up getting it because it's so pretty. And so I never told my mom about it. Just so you know. Until later. But, yeah. So, I didn't buy it because of the name. I bought it because of the color. So, don't judge me.
Can we take a moment?
Why?
Can we show them? Oh, now he's weak.
I still show.
Ew, look at my skin. I look like I have no pants on.
You really don't. I'm like, Nessa.
I have shorts.
No. Hide it. Ew, guys, Nessa has no pants.
I have shorts.
Nessa, do you remember when, like, Tony and Nathan would do that at school? They would, like, wear basketball shorts, but, like, hold them up and then just like put their shorts down and the shirt down and be like, I have no pants on. And that was like a trend for like the week. Everyone would like do that with their basketball
Is
shorts.
there more music coming?
Maybe.
There might be some music coming. I'm not sure.
Nessa's not impressed.
I'm not ever impressed. Just kidding. I'm impressed a lot of the times. Seeing attention. Going out.
Who gets hit on more? That's an interesting question.
Let's see. Who does get hit on more?
When we were walking around Koreatown the other day, I got whistled at.
I get hit on by younger dudes, like underage guys. Not sure why that happens to me.
That's the same. I do. Actually, I don't. No one really.
Why did that happen to me?
That's because we look young.
I know.
Someone says they say Nessa. Oh yeah, well, someone whistled at me. They didn't whistle at Nessa, but that's also because I was walking like a model on the street. I was like, and then someone on the window was like, and I was like, thanks.
Okay, one, they didn't whistle. They honked.
Oh, same thing. They honked. Yeah.
I'm trying to.
They honked, and I was like, yeah. I felt so confident after that. I was like, this is a great. This is a great. Have you ever got catcalled? Isn't that where they whistle?
Yeah, that's like, or something like that. Oh, baby, don't leave me.
Yeah, I've been catcalled before.
Let's see. I'm trying.
I think it's kind of disrespectful when guys do that. But the other day it wasn't, because I was purposely walking like that, and he was like, woo, woo, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, I know. You're the best.
Oh, baby, you look so fine.
Thank you.
What's that from? What lyric is
You can
that?
go now. Make a Tinder.
We should for one day. That would be a funny video. We made a Tinders. A Tinder? Tinder. We made Tinders. Let's do it.
One
Who
time.
wants to see that?
No, you guys. One time I was in English class, and my friend, who I was really good friends with in that class, I sat next to him. He goes, "I saw you on Tinder last night," and I was like, "What?" He was like, "I saw you on Tinder," and I was like, "I don't have a Tinder." He goes, "Yeah, you do. I saw you." And I was like, "Oh my god, no, I don't have a Tinder." And he goes, "Vanessa, you don't have to be embarrassed. Like, I saw you have a Tinder." And I was like, it's weird, but like people like to use my pictures and make profiles of me." And he was like, because he didn't know about YouTube or anything, and he was like, "Okay." And then like we never talked about it again. I was like, oh. But that wasn't the only time someone had said that about Tinder.
Why isn't this on that side? It's weird. What do you mean?
I don't know why people are saying them on the opposite side, because we're sitting normally.
Yeah. I'm sitting on her right. Raise your right hand.
Maybe they can't.
Right hand. Left.
Right, left, right. Maybe the camera's just flipped. Why didn't you tell them about your YouTube account? Because I'm humble, that's why. Because it's hard to explain to people. Like, it's really hard to explain, like, our lives. Like, here, I'll give you an example. So, like I'll be in. Okay, so Jason, the guy, for example, he ended up finding out later because someone asked for a picture with me on campus, and he was like, "Why did they ask for a picture? Are you like famous or something?" I was like, "No." And he was like, "But only people like who are famous get like their pictures taken with people." I'm like, "I'm not famous." And he was like, "Okay." And then it happened again because we were at like some carnival thing, and he was like, what's going on? And I was like, dang it, I have a YouTube channel. And then like, luckily he was like one of the few who didn't treat me differently after. But my other friends, I had one last semester who found out and then like treated me differently, like as in like they wanted to. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing because I'm just a normal person. And then is it okay? Is it because you're afraid people will treat you different? Yeah, I like people knowing me for me, not for like YouTube and stuff. You know, I'd rather like someone get to know me and just like talk and like
what?
Talk.
It did not sound like you said talk.
Oh, I said talk. I heard something different. Did anyone else hear something different? Oh man. Anyways. I'd rather just someone get to know me.
Stop touching that.
I'd rather someone get to know me for me and talk, not F word.
No, it wasn't even that.
What'd you hear then?
What'd you hear?
I heard with a C.
Rhyme it.
There's a lot of C words out there. I could like cat, cucumber.
No, what rhymes with talk but starts with a C?
Oh. Oh man. Oh Nessa. My life is a mess. Younger underage boys hit on me.
Ronnie is so dirty-minded. I am not. Nessa's so innocent. She is. She's a little innocent person.
Do you guys have tiny hands? Yes. I
Yeah,
have
really
small
small
hands.
hands.
Ready? Here's my iPhone. This is an iPhone 6, not a 6 Plus. And it's bigger than my hand.
No. You can't. You gotta do like size comparison.
Okay, but anyways, my point is, I like when people talk to me and get to know me for me, not for other things. I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
I forgot I was gonna say something. Ronnie, can I have your sweats? The green ones? No, they're mine. They're my sweats.
Nessa's not innocent. Don't be fooled. This ain't no. I'm innocent. I don't know things. I yawned.
Stop playing with the
I'm
thing.
sorry.
It shakes the camera. Nessa, stop it.
Okay.
Stop.
I feel like screaming potato. They didn't do it.
Potato!
No, they did, not you.
Well, I wanted to scream it too. What's wrong with me screaming it? Why were you encouraging them and not me?
Ronnie's on edge today.
I'm really tired. I went to bed really late last night.
Nessa, where's your Hufflepuff shirt? My Hufflepuff shirt is in my drawer. I get like, I'm proud that I'm a Hufflepuff, but sometimes I get depressed because I wish I was like, I had the personalities and qualities of a Gryffindor, but I have the qualities of a Hufflepuff, which is fine because Hufflepuffs are nice. But I wish I would but if I was in like a situation where I would fight someone, I wouldn't fight them. I'd be like, I'm so sorry, bye. I would leave. And that's a quality of a Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff too. Tink. Yes. Who hit puberty first? Ronnie did everything first.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie. Puberty happened for her first, but like everything, like walking and like swimming first and like.
You swam first?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
I learned how to swim first. I learned how to wakeboard first. I did piano. I always go first for haircuts because you make me. Ronnie makes me go first for everything. That's funny. I've never seen Harry Potter. Well, you're missing out. Just saying. They're really
What is a bully story? I'm just curious. I'm really curious if it is roughly like mine. I feel like bullying today is different than what we experienced.
I mean, if it means like all these people talking bad about you and then being almost run over in a parking lot and then like crying yourself to sleep, then if that's bullying, yeah.
No. Like when like a girl pulled your hair.
That's bullying. Yeah,
People
that's the
pull
story
my
that you
hair.
would talk about. Nessa got more bullied than I did.
Just saying.
Yeah, there is this one.
I don't know why I didn't. I think it's because I already hung out with the quote-unquote weird kids.
Okay, so basically, I'll tell one of my recent bullying stories. I haven't been bullied ever since then, after we moved to California. So basically, I'ma just go into like.
Nessa got bullied by Ronnie. No! I
No,
did not bully
Ronnie
Nessa.
didn't bully me.
I never knew you were bullied. I think we all are in ways.
So basically, what happened was. Okay, I'm just gonna tell the story. But I need to let people know.
Can I tell my story first? Because mine's not as epic.
Okay.
Sometimes things can be like your words are so impactable. Your words have an impact no matter what age. When I was in kindergarten, I didn't have my fingernails painted, and some girl came up to me and was like, "Why aren't your fingernails painted?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't like to paint my nails." And she goes, "I'm impactful. Don't judge me." And so I was like, "I don't like to paint my fingernails." And she's like, "Oh, you're weird." And ever since then, I've been called weird, and it's hurt me. And then there was one time where I was finally getting to play with my crush in the 3rd grade on the playground. We were playing tag, and I was climbing up the ladder, and this girl, who shall not be named, actually I'll say her name. Her name was Caitlin. She looks at me and she stops the whole game of tag, and there's a lot of people around. She looks at me, she goes, "You have a mustache." Because of my peach fuzz, because I have dark hair. And I was like, "So do you!" Because I didn't know what to say, but that really hurt me. And ever since then, I've been super self-conscious of it. Anyways, now your story.
Okay, so I have to do some like pointers before. This involves my ex, Aaron, but we are still friends, but like we're not together anymore, so you guys need to know that. But so this was almost 5 years ago. Basically, no, 3 years ago. 4 years. I don't remember. Okay, so basically, Aaron had a ex-girlfriend who was psycho.
No, you shouldn't say that. Let people go and creep and like find stuff. Can they do that?
I don't know. Okay, well, she wasn't psycho.
I mean, she's a little crazy.
Okay, well, she bullied me so much. She said I was a closet whore, and all these people were telling me this. She made all of our friends like basically turn against us.
Yeah, and
like my good friend growing up in elementary school was no longer my friend, but her friend. And then her friend too, her really good friend that she had in elementary school also became good friends with her.
The guy I was dating at the time was also like, "She's being mean to me. Like, she won't even talk to me." And I was like, "Suck it up."
She just like basically turned all of my friends against me. She said all these awful things about me, would comment things on Twitter, subtweet about me, and then like she almost ran over us in the parking lot.
That was scary.
That one was scary.
She like drove super fast, like right towards us, and like dodged us, right? What was it?
I don't really remember. And it was bad, and she wouldn't leave Aaron alone. Like she decided to, like, one time she was like, I'm gonna go visit him and surprise him at college when they weren't together. I don't know, I dealt with so much crap. Oh, it was awful. That was one of the worst times.
Because you stole her man.
I'm sorry.
Boys do bad things to girls.
I didn't steal.
You know,
I
the
didn't
number
steal
one
hold on.
her.
He left her and went to me.
The number one cause of drama with girls is 100% always 98% always a guy. Always something to do with a guy. Just saying. Just saying.
I'm gonna kill the girl. Don't worry about it. This happened like 5 years ago. I'm so over it. But like, that was one of the worst times I was bullied. But other than that time, hashtag girl love. Yeah, where was the girl love?
Not there.
Ronnie and I've never really experienced girl love in elementary school and high school
No.
until we moved out here to California. People were nicer to us out here. But
Like our friend Hannah. Because she was bullied too.
we could all relate. We were all bullied. Anyways, pretty much, and then in elementary school, I think I've shared this story before, but there was one time where I was bullied. Okay, so basically what happened was there was this girl named Mackenzie. And, sorry, I'm dropping names. Because I still have a grudge against this. I hold a grudge against her for this. And, she was new in 4th grade. And I was like, I want to be her friend. Because I was the new kid last year, I'm going to be her friend and be nice to her and accept her and, like, make her feel welcome. And so I would be her friend, and I would invite her to sit with me at lunch and hang out with her on the playground and stuff. And then eventually she kind of just, like, pushed me away and ended up hanging out with other people. You shouldn't hold grudges, Nessa. Not worth it. You would hold a grudge, too, after this story. So basically, then so one day, I used the bathroom, and I came out of the bathroom, and Mackenzie was, like, handing invitations to all the girls in the classroom. And I was like, what is she doing? Obviously, she was, like, handing invitations out to her birthday party. And I was like, oh my god, she's handing out. And I was, like, looking, and she was handing every single person in the room, like, every single girl. And I was like, oh, this is great. And then my friend Carlisa was next to me. And
Carlisa's the bomb.
Carlisa was next to me.
I love
and
her.
She goes up to Carlisa, she says, here, Carlisa, it's an invitation to my birthday party. And she turns to me and says, sorry, Vanessa, you're not invited. And just, like, left. And then proceeded to hand out more invitations to every other girl. So every single girl in the classroom was invited except for me. I was not invited. And I was like, oh, this girl. And Ronnie follows her on Instagram still.
Yeah, I do. Now everyone's gonna go look and see the only Mackenzie I follow, and then now they're gonna go. I'm gonna go and follow her right now.
People will do that. Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare go and follow her. But, like,
shoot, that'll be bad. That's why you're not supposed to name drop.
I'm sorry.
Did I even spell it right? How do you even spell her name? Nessa.
Okay.
She likes my posts all the time. She turned out to be nice in the end.
Oh, she was still mean.
She was?
Yeah. She was still mean.
Even in high school,
Mm-hmm.
She didn't change.
She never talked to me. She never apologized.
Well, there we go. One less friend I have.
There you go. Rookie move, Nessa. I'm sorry. Okay, 1, I shouldn't have said her name. 2, you guys, I know people would do that, so
that's why I had to go and follow her.
Blood is more important than friends. Anyways. Okay, but that was, yeah, that was,
calm yourselves.
That was, like,
Dude, I'm so itchy.
That was one of that one. I just remembered that one because apparently, like, yeah, I was really hurt by that because I was nice to her, and I was her friend.
Ronnie, are you gonna go follow her again? Probably not, because then a lot of your guys are gonna be looking up Mackenzie's on who I like Mackenzie on who I follow, and then some person's gonna be an idiot and comment and say you are mean to Vanessa Merrell, and then she's gonna be like, what? And it's gonna ruin her day, and we're not gonna do that to her because we're nice people now.
Mackenzie Adair? Who's that? Someone commented that. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
That's not her.
That's not her.
Okay. Anyways, I would want to be your friend. Thank you. That's so kind. But
we are nice people. A lot of you are nice people.
Yeah, you guys are very.
But
nice.
there are some of you who would comment. Just saying. Avenge Nessa. No, see? See? People want to avenge.
No, I mean, I've forgiven her. Like,
in your heart.
In my heart, I have forgiven her and all this stuff, but I just won't talk to her. I personally will not talk to her.
I have no idea.
I would high-key be petty to Nessa. Listen, you can't always be like, I forgive you. It's okay. You know, I forgive you.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, because, like, some things are always going to hurt, no matter, like, if you do forgive them or not.
Yeah, but you can forgive them and try and still be kind.
Yeah, you can still be kind, but you can forgive, but you can't forget.
Mm-hmm. And not make people unfollow them just because they follow them.
Okay, well, we had to. You had to.
I know, I had to.
It was a certain circumstance. But it's hard, like, especially if there's, like, something that, like, bad that happened that really hurts you, it's hard to forget.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
unless you're just really good at forgetting things, like me. I like to block things out of my head. One time, we were cheerleading, and we were doing a stunt, and there was this one girl who just always loved being the flyer, but Nessa and I were very small, and so we could only have 2 flyers at the time, and this other chick was small too. But Nessa and I, no offense to her, and they were like trying the most humblest way. We looked bomb as flyers, like standing next to each other because we were twins. So like it looked cool. But this other girl, we'll call her. I don't even follow her on anything. Her name was Katie. She always got very, very upset that she wasn't the flyer and the one up in the air. And so one time she was a back spot. So like in case like I fell backwards, she would like catch me. But that's what we would do. So we would alternate flyers. And then one time, I remember she told someone on the cheer squad that she was, like, lifting me, and she goes, Veronica's fat. And some girl was like, you want to know what Katie told me? I was like, what? And she was like, she said that you're fat. And I was like, I started laughing. I was like, you're kidding me. I am the farthest from fat. I was, like, not offended at all. But, like, the nerve she had to say that to someone behind my back. Like, literally, she was backspotting me. Anyways.
I need a new phone case. I think we're getting new phones. Look at this. I could stab someone.
Girl, you're not fat at all. I know I'm not fat. Like, people ask me all the time, like, I'm so skinny, like, in person, like, someone even, like, asked me, this offended me one time, they put their hand around my wrist, and they were like, oh my gosh, your wrist is so small, and they were like, have you seen a doctor about this? And I was like, what is this kid implying, that I have, like, something wrong with me? I was like, what, so I can't be fat, you can't be fat, you can't be skinny? What's wrong with this world? Anyways. That is a pet peeve of mine. OMG, it's so rude. It is! It's rude. It's rude to assume those things. Like, my wrists are small, and I'm not skinny. I just have small wrists. Yeah, people have small wrists.
And small feet.
Yeah. I accidentally stabbed someone with my pencil at school. Who actually
accident.
And you know what was worse is the person who said that to me was a guy. The guy was like, oh, have you gotten that checked out before? Like, have you seen a doctor for this? And I was like, oh my gosh, the nerve. Oh, society can't be this, can't be that, blah, blah, blah. It's so true. Worst boyfriend story. Do you have a worst boyfriend story?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it right now. It wasn't Aaron. He was a good boyfriend. We don't need to talk about my boyfriend stories.
I'm trying to think of a story.
Worst boyfriend story? Worst boyfriend story. I'm trying to think.
I got one. One time I had one that got mad at me because I didn't bring him Chipotle to work like his coworker's girlfriend did, and we had a big fight about it.
Stupid.
He was like, why can't you bring me Chipotle? He was like, I bring you stuff. I was like, yeah, and I don't ask you for those things. I was like, you want Chipotle? Go get your own Chipotle. I was so mad. Oh my gosh. He was like, why don't you bring me Chipotle? I deserve to be brought Chipotle. I was like, first of all, I can't drive to you and stop working. I have work. And second of all, that's what you care about? That's what you care about? Is me bringing you Chipotle? That shows my love for you? Wow.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think of another one.
Ooh, I got it.
I got one too.
I got
another
one. So
one.
basically, the boyfriend I had in like middle school was like, so we went to. I count it as a boyfriend.
Did he not have money?
Yeah, for real though. Did he not have money? He was at work.
Why did you bring me Chipotle? He's just broke.
Okay, so in middle school, we went to this amusement park called Worlds of Fun, and basically, we all went with like a group of friends. And when you're dating someone, wouldn't you ride a ride with them? You'd be like, "Hey, let's go ride a ride together." And he was like, "No." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "No, I don't want to ride a ride with you." And I was like, "Okay."
He was a bad boyfriend.
And I got really sad. I was like, okay. And so I would write it, and I wrote it with like my other friend, who was a guy. And then was it Nathan's friend? I mean,
we were all friends.
Group. It wasn't Nathan's friend. And so basically, I kept asking him if he wanted to ride a ride with me, and he kept saying no. I was like, what is wrong with this boy? I was like, you ride rides, you know? And then we get home that night, and he texts me and gets pissed off at me. Sorry, I don't consider pissed off a bad word.
Some people do though.
I'm sorry if I offended you. But he was so angry at me, and he said, why didn't you ride a ride with me? And I said, I asked you to ride rides with me, and you said no. He said, you embarrassed me in front of everyone. Why would you? And I was like, I was so confused. Boy, if you don't, he did like the thing like girls do. Girls are supposed to do that.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to ride. Why don't you ride with me? That's what girls do. He did that. He sounds like a turd. Oh, he was.
I got one.
Reverse psychology.
One time, it was right before we were about to move, and oh shoot.
Oh no! Not again!
We gotta move.
But the iPad's dying. We
It
should
might
probably get
die.
off.
Yeah. Maybe next time I'll say the story, or should I say it? I have two.
Dinner.
Oh, I have two that I could talk about. So one time, it was right before we were about to move, so it was kind of like during like a Halloween. We got invited to a Halloween party, and I wanted my boyfriend at the time to come with me. And I was like, come with me. And I said, it'll be fun. And I was like, we don't really know the people. Like, this will be a great, like, experience. Like, you know some of the people there at this party. And, like, all these people were great people. Like, it was a party with no drinking or anything. It was just great. And at the time, sophomore year, we were young. So, like, this was going to be a fun party. It was, Zach Reiner's.
Oh.
Yeah, his Halloween party. And so, he always threw the best parties. His house was big, and so everyone talked about them. But they weren't like these people, like, you know, there's like cliques and stuff in high school. So these people weren't considered the popular crowd, but they were a fun group of people. So I was like, let's go. And he texted me saying, no, I'm not gonna go. And I was like, why not? And I was like, we can like do like the couple thing, like we dress as like couples and like whatever. And he was like, no, I'm gonna go to this bonfire thing because it's so-and-so's birthday. And he named off this girl. And he knows how many times this girl was mean to you and I. And he was like, whose birthday? Oh. And so I was like, what? And he was like, no, I'm gonna go to this girl's birthday party. Everyone else is going, so I'm gonna go. And I was like, okay. And I was like, all right. And Ronnie still saw your face, but you didn't know what I said. And so he ended up going to the bonfire birthday party for this chick, and I went to the Halloween party with Nessa, and I had a great time. I dressed up as when life gives you lemons, make of lemonade.
I dressed up as a Jedi.
I actually have pictures.
Those boys are so rude.
Yeah, I actually have pictures on here from that party. It was lit. It looks. I remember posting a couple of pictures, like just like bragging, like. Oh, hold on, let's go down. That was a sad moment for me because like he knew that I was like we were moving, so I was like this is like one of the last parties we could go to together, and he was like, no,
these girls need better boys. Agreed. I can stand with that. Nessa, I have a perfect guy for you. Oh, okay.
I want to show the pictures of this birthday party. I mean, this Halloween party. What is up with? Why won't this load? Like, man, I don't have to like.
Y'all excited to be turning 21 soon? Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna go to Hawaii from July 30th through August 8th, I think. We're gonna be there for like.
Jesus.
You don't need a man. No, Jesus. I don't need no guy. I'm. For those of you who don't know, I am single, and I broke up with Aaron about. I don't even know how many months ago, but it's getting close to a year. Oh, wait.
Here it is!
10
Here
months
was
ago.
the party.
You found it.
I found it. I posted 2 pictures from that night. Well, I'm not even in them. I just showed how fun they were. How, quote unquote,
I'm in them.
Yeah, you are. Like, look.
Why would you post a picture of the couple?
I don't know. I posted a picture of Ashton and Garrett at the time, and see, then like Madeline she was on 16 and pregnant, so she had a baby doll, and that was her Halloween costume. Like, look at that party. That looks lit. And then this is our friends that we were dancing with the whole night. And there's Nessa. Look, guys, that looks like a fun party. He missed out and instead went to a bonfire with the mean girl. Thinking back on these memories, it makes me angry. Sorry. Okay.
All right. We should. What time is it?
3, almost 4.
We should probably get off because we've got acting class to go to. Someone's salty. We could share more stories in the future about boyfriends. But I just want to say that you don't need a boyfriend or a girlfriend. As long as you love yourself and you are happy, and you focus on yourself first, and you know that really helps with just life in general. Because once you are 100% happy and super confident with who you are and what you're doing, then it is easier to date. Because if you date someone who is like, well, and you also need to find someone who is equally like confident and not insecure about themselves. Because when you have two people who are confident with each other or with themselves, then the relationship is great. If you have one person who is insecure, it's going to make the relationship really, really difficult. If you have both people who are insecure, it's going to make the relationship 10 times more difficult. So make sure you focus on yourself first. And
someone said, I'm more worried about school than boys.
Good. Yeah, focus on school. So yeah, make sure you focus on yourself though. Love yourself first. And I know that kind of sounds selfish because you're supposed to love others, but you're supposed to also love yourself as well. So, love yourself, focus on yourself, and then when the right time comes, you will find the person who is meant for you. So, what are boys?
What are boys?
Kindergarten cup.
That's so that scene.
Did you know boys have a pee and girls have a... Okay, alright, we're leaving now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in this Thursday for our live broadcast that we are doing on YouTube on Merrell Twins live channel.
Yeah, Collins is our special guest
with his brother Devin. Go look on Twitter for the hashtags and on Instagram what hashtags you guys can use for this week's broadcast so we can react to your guys' questions and comments and pictures and stuff. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. See you later.